Alright, so I've got some sick new tech. I don't know if it's new or not, but I figured it out yesterday, the day before, and I'll show you what it is. So, basically, I'm trying to abuse adrenaline with this charm here. So you gain adrenaline for 4 seconds when you reach low life. So you only get adrenaline for 4 seconds. But yeah, and you can see it grants 100% increased damage, 25% increased attack, cast, and movement speed, and 10% additional physical damage reduction. So it makes you do a shit ton more damage, run around quicker, and also take a lot less damage, which is pretty sweet, you know, an amazing buff. So it's when you reach low life. So I had some big brain ideas, like I was using this elixir here on my build. It was great the first map, it actually worked really well, and it kept the adrenaline up pretty much the whole time when I was clearing the map. But I died when I, obviously at random, because every now and then I'd have one life and the server would tick. Like my build's pretty good at like leeching life, so I was constantly like regening a lot of life, because I'm a slayer with tainted pack, so I was like self-poisoning and like but even then, like, it must have just, like, sometimes the same tick as I was on one life, it just kills me, so that wasn't great. So I changed away from that. I went to try, like, push auras, like, reserve life on auras, and then unreserve it, but that's so slow, like, there's a cooldown that's not instant, you know. So this is what I arrived at. I arrived at going Petrified Blood. And then reserving some of my life for auras, but just having basically so with Petrified Blood you can't be above low life, okay? So I'm using, where is my Petrified Blood? Here it is. So life recovery other than Flask cannot recover life to above low life, right? So other than Flask is key. It's the only way to get back above low life. So I got the life node. You count as low life while at 55% of maximum life or below. So, and basically my auras reserve 43% of my life. So 43% of my life is reserved, which leaves 57% of my life able to be recovered with flasks. You know, so that is crucial, having an extra 2%. So what that means is I can kind of go in and out of low life by just using my flask. It instantly recovers life. So when I'm sitting at 55%, as soon as I go one life over and then back down again, I'm going back to low life. And since I spend life on my moves and also by getting hit, it turns the flask into an adrenaline button, which is sick. So I was pretty happy with that. It's working pretty well. See if I use my flask and then use enough life to get down back to 9 life. It gives me adrenaline here. That's the thing for it. In maps, it's instant. It goes, you know, as soon as I use my flask, because I'm using bone shatter, so I'm doing self damage anyway. So I just like instantly go back down to, and all my stuff takes life to use. So I instantly go back down to low life in maps. So I'll show you a map with. I'll explain it a bit more. So yeah, I use Petrified Blood and reserve enough life to have 57% left over. You just have to have just above 55% left, or whatever. If you don't get that life node, you can just have 46% or whatever. And then yeah, and then I just go barely in and out of low life, and it basically turns my flask into an adrenaline button. Now when bossing, this build can have like 3 wiving flasks and whatever else. So you can just like have 3 adrenaline buttons. This particular build, other builds might not be so lucky. And I can get rid of this crappy flask, so I'll put that back. So I'll do a map just to show it in action. So it's a low life Slayer now that I've my build pretty similar to what it was, just changed around a skill tree a bit. Added another cluster jewel and stuff. Alright. Try not to accidentally go in there. So yeah, you can't add you can't get adrenaline while you're already doing adrenaline. You see the logo for it there. So yeah, as long as you just push your flask like every now and then you're gonna have adrenaline. You can kind of feel when you get, when you run out of adrenaline. And yeah. So it's pretty much permanently on in maps, because you're always killing enough stuff to keep your flask charges pretty full. I want to do this map and then I'll show a boss. But yeah, you just keep pushing your adrenaline button, really. It's really lucky because that flask really links into this build well, but you don't need to just do it on this build. Give me just any, instant life flask will do the job as long as you got the petrified blood tech going. But yeah, it's pretty sweet. And as you can see, I'm doing Harbingers again. So just started back doing that seriously last couple of days, and yeah, they're pretty profitable again, so it's good. I probably need to fix my filter though. Way too much stuff is still showing, but whatever. Let's kill the bosses. Oh, that one just got deleted. That one just got deleted. But yeah, I've been playing around with this build a lot too. It's basically Khan's Bone Shatter Slayer. But I've just adjusted a bit. It's probably a lot worse now than his build. But I like to mess with builds and make them my own, So in some way, in some small way. But yeah, this is the adrenaline tech. I don't know if this is, people probably already know about it. I don't know. Obviously someone's thought it, but yeah, I also have thought of it. So I thought it'd be something cool to share. But yeah, it's just that one charm. Also with Slayer in particular, if you don't want to push your flask every 4 seconds, you can just do it once every 20 seconds if you or with any duelist. You can get the Forbidden Flesh and Forbidden Flame for the champion ascendancy that does it. I can't remember what it's called. That does the actual ascendancy for this low life when you get adrenaline. That lasts 20 seconds, so that's another route you can go as well. It's just I've already got a Flesh and Flame on this. So that is a map. Just a random T16, and I'll do a Uber Elder? Uber Elder? Yeah. Oh, that's my skill tree. Oh, yeah, this is my skill tree anyway. I'll link that in the build description if you. I'll do a guide on this build later when I've sorted it too. Uber. Okay, yeah. Okay. Show how it works in the boss fight. They just murder things, really. Oh, can't move. Might die. Wait, this is Uber Uber? This is Uber, right? Just one Uber? Yeah. Just one Uber. Yeah. Oh, that's just normal Elder. Oh, that was so easy. Just Elder. Okay. Kill all the spams. Oh, whoops. It's gonna kill me. Ah, it did. No, I was so close to leveling up. And I accidentally clicked the photo and then it just waits for you, you know? Oh. I accidentally click so many portals and crap in this game now. Like the hole in the ground at the start of every map now. Oh my god, the amount of times I got sucked in and can't get back out. Ugh. Alright, anyway, that's the tick. There's an adrenaline flask here. So yeah, you just go pop. And then after, yeah, and it pops up. But yeah, instance and maps and that. Because you're running around, pop it, and you instantly get it in maps. So yeah, every 4 seconds and every 20 seconds if you want to use the if you want to use a Forbidden Flesh and Forbidden Flame, or if you're a champion. I guess if you're a champion, you already have it, so you don't really care. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, that's the tick. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you want. And yeah, I'll do another build guide for this when it starts. When I finally level up. When I get some key items I need. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll catch you later. See you.